Good morning, everybody. I hope you had a great Halloween and a safe Halloween. Today we are going to be working with the BB Craft company from the last unboxing video I did for them. So we're going to be using the cultured pearls that came. We're going to be using the other little pearls that had the designs on them. So we're using that. I also brought one of my own little charms out. And we are going to be using the CLASPS, the heart one that came. If I can pick it up. Okay, so we're going to be using this as well. And then I also went to Hobby Lobby and I was looking for something for a beaded purse that I'm making, and I end up finding this, and I thought this was real cute and it would go well with the idea here. All right, we're gonna be using the earring box that came. I'm not sure if I want to use the metal spacer beads or if I want to add a little texture with my own little metal spacer beads. I'm not sure about that yet. We're gonna be using some wires for the necklace, little crimp beads. We've got some jump rings over here. Okay, so it's the gist of what we're going to be using. So the first thing actually that I want to make today with this is going to be a pair of earrings. Okay, so it's going to be the first thing we make. So you're going to go ahead and get that earring box. And also what I had did, but I wanted to tell you guys, because I'm a big person when it comes to jewelry fading, because you know, pieces fading, because I can't put it in my shop and sell it if it's going to fade quickly. So one thing I did do when I got this box is I let this chain sit out. So from the last time I did the unboxing video to now, this chain has been sitting out in the open air. As you can see, it did not fade. It still looks gold and pretty. So I will definitely be buying chains from this BB Craft again. I definitely will, because I love the fact that it has not tarnished and it's been sitting out in the open for weeks now. All right, so we're gonna be using the chain. We're gonna be using the little wings that came. Let's go ahead and use the little jump rings that came, but well, they're not little, but the big circles that came in this box we're gonna use. Okay. Scoot that back a little bit. We're gonna use the beads, so let's just take two out. And I also had left the earring hooks out too, because I wanted to see how they were gonna do with the tarnishing, and they didn't do too bad. I'll be honest with you, they really didn't. It's not as shiny as it was. Let me take two out here just to show compare, but it's not as bad either. So here's ones fresh out the pack right here. Okay, and then here's ones that I left sitting out. Not bad. All right, so we're gonna take two of those. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use the little pins as well. Okay, so we got that. We got the chain, because we're gonna use the chain, and then we're gonna use tiny jump rings. Okay, I'm gonna take just a couple out. Just a couple out. There we go. Oh, and we're gonna be using, no. Do I want to? Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna be using these. Sorry guys, we're not gonna use those. Yes we are. Sorry, yes we are. Gotta get my idea back. Okay, so, and you can use the star, you can use the shell, you can use either one that you want to. It's up to you. Okay. So I've got two of the shells. What I'm going to do is go ahead and cut the pieces of this one and this one off, okay? So let's go ahead and cut that off. We're not going to need to use those. Okay. Now, first off, let's see how I'm going to do this. We've got our earring hook here. Let's start with the two tiny balls. So we're gonna go ahead and put those on. Now I already got some here that you can use the one off the pack, but sometimes when I make jewelry I take it apart and I change my mind and I don't want to use that piece anymore. But I'll just stick with the one that came out the pack, forget it. All right, so I'm gonna go take two pins out of here, the one that has the open loops. Okay, one, two. All right, It doesn't matter if it's a little bent. If you don't want it to be bent, that's fine. To me, it doesn't bother me. I just re-straighten it back out. But just to save time's sake, we will just get another one out. Okay, it's a little bent, not too much. All right, so with that, go ahead and we're gonna string. Let's put this to the side. Put this to the side. I'll put in all this, just a tiny bit over here to the side. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're gonna put the pin in here. Bend it so that you can make a loop. Okay, you want a loop on the other side. And if you do it the other way, then that's cool too. Just used to bending it with my little nails and then fixing it how I want. Okay, cut a piece off. I'll say it's about right there will do. And if I need to do more as I'm twisting, I will. Hands are a little lotiony. I'll get the sucker off. All right. Okay, so here we go. And let's go ahead and loop it. Now I know there's a tool out there that does it for you. I just haven't got it yet. I've been very busy, so definitely haven't got it yet. But I will be looking towards getting it because it will make this so much easier and faster. So I'm going to cut some of the loop off because it is pretty long. So I'm going to cut a little piece off, loop it back a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let me go ahead and loop it back. There we go. Okay, so bam, one is finished. Just gonna get it a little fixer here. I'm heavy-handed, so I have a bad problem with bending my little wires as I use them. So that's definitely why I also want to get the little loop tool. So we'll put that in there. Skin is peeling, guys. I decided to change my nail polish, and the nail polish remover I use just ate up the bottom of my fingers for some reason. So I won't be using that nail polish remover again. Don't like the way it feels. All right, so there we go. I'm gonna go ahead, snip loop this one as well. I'll cut off a little bit more this time so I don't have to fudge cake with it too much. I mean, just a little slippery, so just bring it a little closer. I'm just gonna go ahead, loop it close. All right, so that one's done. Bam. So now we've got 1 and 2. The reason I want to start with those first because these are gonna go inside of here. They're gonna be in the middle of here. Okay. That's how it's gonna work. And I'm also gonna not use too many jump rings. I'm gonna use the chain, and you're gonna see how. So take your chain, and you want, let's say, 1, 2. You want 4 individual loops from your chain. So I'm gonna cut it like that. 1, 2, 3. I'm just cutting them open so that I can get an individual loop. Okay, so there's 1 right there. And if you don't want to do all this, go ahead, use a jump ring, but I want to use pieces of the chain. Okay. Here's 3. And let's get 1 more going here. And don't put your chain away yet because we're going to take a couple more pieces off. But I just wanted 4 individual tiny loops. Let me check my time here. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that you got your 4 individual tiny loops, you're gonna have 3 connecting, okay? 3 connecting. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cut that loop at the number 4. So I've got 3 right there, okay? And these earrings are going to be very easy to make. And then you want 3 more. 1, 2, 3. We're going to cut right there. All right. And then just put your chain to the side. Put it back away however you want to do it. And since it doesn't tarnish, I'm fine with it just sitting inside of my little box. I'm fine with that. Okay, so let's get that out the way. All right, so now that we've got that, let's start putting it together. So let's go start with this one first. Okay, take your ear loop, get a jump ring, open your jump ring. I don't know why I'm so far away, sorry guys. Open your jump ring up, put your ear loop on, okay? And then you're also gonna wanna put one of the tiny chain pieces, one of the loops from the chain pieces, okay? Go ahead and close that back up. Let it fall down. Now take another, let me see. Do I want to? No. Let's go ahead and, so we'll have the hook, we'll do the jump ring, we'll do the chain. Let's put the ball to the tiny piece of chain that's right there, okay? The loop that came from the chain. So open it up in one spot. I'm trying to think, do I want this to be in the middle or is there another way I want to do it? No, I'll do it like this. All right, so put that in like that, okay? And go ahead and close it. Now we got that one done. That one jump ring that you had put next to the ear loop, open that up so that we can add our big circle piece on there. Okay. Now close it up. And so for right now, it should look like this. That's what it's gonna look like for right now. Take another little one, bring it over here, and this is just the one that came from the chain. Grab a jump ring, oops, and you're gonna do the process again. So open this piece up. Actually, let's start with this one. So we can connect it to the tiny chain right here. The little loop that came from the chain, that's gonna go in there. And close it back up. Okay. Now you got it closed back up. Take your jump ring. And add your jump ring to the little loop. And then put your circle inside of there as well. Okay? And then close it up. Come on, circle. There we go. Okay. And then close it up. See? So far, this is what it's looking like. All right. You got your loop in the middle right there. Good. Now, the next thing we're gonna need to do is we need another, I forgot about this one. So we need another pin with a loop to go inside of this one and this one. Remember, we cut off the pieces that were on the edges of those, okay? Grab yourself 2 more loops. 1 and 2. And I have a lot of little loop scraps I use from previous jewelry that I've taken apart. But today I'm not. All right, so go ahead, put it in there. You want to make this one a little loop as well, okay? Close it. This one's a little easier to do because, you know, the ball's not so tiny. All right. I'm gonna cut it to about like right there. Okay, I'm gonna bring this a little closer to my face because I don't have my glasses on. And I'm gonna loop it. So you go ahead and do the same thing. Remember, if the loop is too long, you can always give it a little tiny cut, fix what you need to. Like this one, loop was a little too long on that side. I'm gonna give it a little tiny snip right there. Just a little snip, open it up a little bit more, close it off the right way that I want it to be, like that. And now it's ready, okay? Let me fix it, because like I said, I'm a little heavy-handed, so I tend to bend the wires when I twist. And then go ahead and do the next, do the same thing for this one, okay? And let's cut the loop, just the pin and loop it around, okay? I guess I've got to bring it closer to my face because I don't have my glasses. I actually have no idea what I did with my glasses, to be truthful. This one was a little long, so I'm going to snip there, fix it how I want to. Okay. All right, perfect. Now this one is ready, okay? So we've got our two right there. Now, from here with our first one, the same little jump ring that you put the loop on is how we're gonna connect these, all right? So we're gonna have our ball connect to this jump ring, okay? And then from here, we're gonna add this little 3-piece chain, okay? We're gonna put another jump ring, and then we're gonna add our wings, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So you can either open it up here or at the jump ring. I'm gonna open it up here, it's easier for me. I'm gonna attach it to that jump ring like I told you to. Make it easy for myself. There we go. And then go ahead, close it back off. Perfecto. And then from here, open the bottom piece, add your 3 chain. Okay. Make it easy for myself again. I like being difficult for some reason. Grab your chain and then close it back off. Okay. Take your jump ring. There we go. Open it up a little bit. Actually, let's do this. Let's put the wings on first. And you can put them on the same way if you want to. They can go the same way. I like them to go the opposite way from each other. So let me go ahead and put that on like that. Okay. And then put your last link to your chain, your 3-piece chain on. And close it off. And voila, you are done with your first one. Okay? This is the first earring. This is what it looks like. Let me get some of this out the way. This is what it looks like when it's done. Look how pretty that is. And it's gonna go pretty with the necklace. Okay, so there's your first earring. Nice and pretty. And what I'm also going to do, just because I can, I am going to probably take this tiny star piece off this one right here, if you can see it. I'll take this tiny star piece off this one. And I'm probably gonna attach it to the back right here. I have that star piece on here. So when you wear the earring, either way it turns, there's going to be, either way it turns, there's going to be a little charm. One on that side, one on that side. And if you got, oops, if you got glue that you use when you're doing your bracelets and stuff, that's gonna be perfect for you to do that, okay? So there's the first earring. Let's get a time check here, guys. Perfect. All right, now let's go ahead and we're gonna mosey on through the second piece of earring, okay? So let's set this to the side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna mosey on through this one, okay? So, and you can do it either way you want to. This time, I guess I'll just not make it so hard. So, from this piece here, we'll start with this one. Oh wait, just put you back away, and here we go. Okay, it's getting confused. So from this piece here, let's go ahead and open and put our one link that we took apart from the chain on here. Okay. Put that one little tiny link on there. And like I said, if you don't want to do that and it's too much, just use jump rings. That's fine. I just be funny how I want to do things. Okay. So I'm going to close that one back off. And I just think it looks better with that versus 2 jump rings. Just the way I feel. Okay. Open your other part up. Take that link, put it on there, close it up. Okay. I guess this is the way I should have did it first, right? I'm making it so difficult. Now go ahead and take your jump rings and add it on once it. So let's do the first side first. Oops, wrong tool. All right, so let's open that up. Let's go ahead and loop-de-loop one through this side of the link, and we're gonna go ahead and just add big ring on there, okay? And let's just go ahead and put the loop on there, or the earring piece, okay? So that's that part. Yeah, my bad, guys. I did make it difficult at first. Okay, take another little jump ring and let's finish off the back, or the bottom, I mean to say. Okay, so let's go ahead. Put it through that link. And then put your other piece on there. Put the big circle through the other jump ring. You can close it off at this part, or you can go ahead and add that piece on. I'm just going to add it on since we're going to be doing it anyway. So go ahead and add that pearl piece that has the charm on it, and whichever one you chose to use. I use the shell because I think it looks pretty on the earring. And then close your link back up. There you go, your jump ring. All right, so there's that. Uh-oh, did I mess up? Let me see, let me make sure. No, there we go. Okay, so there's that. And then the last piece is here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my jump ring, put my wings through there. Okay. On them opposite ways. Why am I having so much trouble with this one? Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. All right, there's my wing. Opposite ways is where I want it to go. There we go. Oh, and then put your 3 link chain on there. Okay. Close her up. And add it to the bottom. Uh-oh, my heavy-handed is coming in again. Okay. Yay. All right. So now we've got the second one done. And like I said before, I'm going to glue some charms on the back of this one. I'm going to take some off of the ones I got left. And I'm going to add them to the back of this one. So that when I'm wearing the earring, either way it flows, there's going to be a charm showing on each side. So here's the second earring. And what did I do with the first one, guys? Oh, over here. Okay. And here is the second one. And I really love the way these came out. And I don't know, I just wanted it to like center in the middle. I wanted it to dangle when you wear it. So it works out perfect. And I did want it to match the necklace. Hold on, I'm having an issue here with this jump ring. Let me make sure I did put it on right. Oh, no, I didn't. Let me fix that. That's why it's all knotted up. Okay, 1 second, guys. Put it on the wrong way. So let's fix that. Because you want it to flow like that one and look real pretty when you have it on your ears. And folks will be like, oh my God, that is so cute. And you're like, yeah, I know, I made it. Okay, so let's, there we go. Let's fix you. Okay. All right, let's fix that because I put it on the wrong side as to why it got all jumbled up. All right, so jump ring here. Add it to this one, then add it to the big old chain right there, and then we're adding this. There we go. I'm not sure how I got it clumped up the first time. Okay, so sometimes I'm heavy-handed. Sometimes I'm not paying too close attention, and then I get it mumble-jumbled. All right, there we go. That's the flow. Okay, so there we go. And look at that. Look how pretty that is. I'm just loving the way that it came out. Just too pretty, I think. Can you guys see it enough? Or I need to pull it up some more. Okay, but that's the first pair of earrings that came from BB Craft. Okay, that's from the earring box. And then from the little, I got them over here. And from the box that had the pearls with the charms on them. You get the shell ones, you get the star ones, you get the seahorse ones. As you can see, I had already took a charm off one of them for another project that I'm going to do. But so you can see what I'm saying. You can just take a little bit of glue, add the charm to the back of your piece. I don't have the glue on, sorry guys, but just an idea. Add it to the back of your piece of your earring, okay? And that way both sides, when you're moving around, has a charm on each side. And I believe the charm is what really brings it all together and makes it look real cute. All right, so there you go. That's our first pair of earrings here with BB Craft. And like I said, I love the fact that I literally left. So this is what I left out, guys. Let me be honest. Okay, I was doing a test. I wanted to see how the tarnish would work on this company's products. So I left one big circle out. I left 2 of these earring loops out. And I left the chain that came with it out. Okay, I left that out and it was looking still great from day one. And I also left out the clasps, the heart clasp, because I wanted to see if it would tarnish. And these have been out for I think maybe 3 weeks sitting in the air. No tarnish. I love that. I will definitely be buying these chains again. I will definitely be buying these clasps again. I just love the fact. So I know my customers are going to be happy with the money that they spend. So that makes me excited to know that. Because I know when I buy something, I don't care how much I spend on it. I literally expect it to stay. I expect to get my money's worth. You know, I expect for it to stay looking good. And I know some, you know, yes, you're going to buy some cheap stuff. Of course, you're not always, you know, these are accessories. You're not going to always go out and spend buku money on just a pair of earrings for one night or something like that, you know. But I want to know that I can wear it more than 1 time, more than 2 times, more than 3 times. You know, I'm gonna get my money out of it. So I love that fact about BB Craft. Thank you, BB Craft. I love that. All right, so the next thing we're gonna get ready to work on is making the necklace. Okay, we're gonna be making the necklace that goes to this, and then once we're done with the necklace, we're gonna be using these pieces here to make a bracelet with. Okay, the necklace is going to be very simple. You're going to see it's going to be fast and simple. Nothing real big, fast and simple. Okay, so that's our next thing that we're gonna be getting, our next thing that we're gonna get started on. So let me clear this up real quick and then let's get started on doing that necklace.